Today I'm going to psychologically hack my brain and your brain with the 2024 vision board. I want to talk about the psychology behind vision boards before I get into the whole process, because if you're a skeptic, I want you to know why this can be still beneficial for you if you don't believe in things like law of attraction, visualization, or manifestation, because it still psychologically is helpful. First of all, it is 40% more likely for you to achieve your goals if you write them down. I'm going to write it down then. If it's going to make me 42% more likely, I'm just going to write it down, okay? But there are two psychological reasons why the efficiency of vision boards are reputable. The self-efficacy theory is a theory proposed by the psychologist Albert Bandura. I'm hoping I'm saying that right. But it states that individuals who visualize their goals are more likely to achieve them. By visually depicting your goals, you will increase your self-efficacy, which provides you a constant reminder of your capabilities and your aspirations. Now, the next thing I'm going to talk about is your reticular activating system, or RAS. The RAS is a network of neurons in the brainstem that helps you to focus your attention. So when you constantly see images or phrases relating to your goals, your RAS, or the RAS in your body, prioritizes this information, which in turn makes you more aware of opportunities and resources that are related to your aspirations, which also helps you become more capable of achieving these goals. Which is why today I am taking the extra time, the extra knowledge, going into the psychology behind it, taking a little bit more work into my 2024 vision board, more so than I've done in past years, because if it just takes a little more work for me to be a little more successful, I'm gonna do it. Okay, we are in my car. Jordan got me this for Christmas. And it goes off when my car vibrates and I hit any bump on the road, but it's kind of fun. It makes the potholes in St. Louis a little more tolerable. We are on our way to Walmart because we're gonna go get supplies for this 2024 psychologically hijacking our brain vision board extravaganza. Okay, no way. $6.98. Walmart has double-lined tank tops. This Skims-like material. I had to stop and look. I had to. Am I crazy or is that cute? I don't know. I am an absolute sucker for good pajamas, and these feel really rough, but these are so soft, almost velvety, as to where this is like a corduroy, like a rough fabric. But I have so many sets of Walmart pajamas and love them. Like this is a brand that I actually have. These are such cute Valentine's pajamas. Okay, so I'm in the stationery aisle. I don't think I need something that big. I was gonna get this $1.44 one. I think this will be perfect, and I like that it's black. Okay. The amount of Post-it notes to choose from. Wow. I might get blue. I actually think I'm gonna get the 2x2 cube. It comes with 4 colors, and I think that's plenty for me to write on. Wow, this is the one that comes with 4 colors. Well, that comes with 5 colors. This only comes with 3. We're getting this one. So I just went to Walmart and got my supplies. Let me show you how I'm putting it together, the exact framework that you need so that you can follow this exact step-by-step guide if you want to make the most successful, most helpful 2024 vision board to achieve all of the goals that you want to achieve in 2024. So this is a very long creative process, and I suggest writing everything down in a notebook prior to transferring it over to your sticky notes and your more aesthetically pleasing vision board. But that is just my personal preference and process because I feel like I'll waste less supplies doing it this way. The most important thing that you are going to do is write down what you didn't achieve and what you did not do well in 2023. This is super important actually because it's going to help you make affirmations later that you can read out loud every day to reinstate the fact that you are capable of achieving these new goals in 2024. Next, you're going to write things that you did well at in 2023, just because we don't want to be completely negative here and we want to keep up on what we're doing and maybe enhance those routines and habits that we did do well in 2023 to tweak them and make them just a little bit better, to make yourself a little bit better. Then you're able to write down things that are going to make you upset, things that do make you upset, things that make you feel jealous when you see them, things that you want to have when you see other people have them. This will create and invoke a feeling of obvious jealousy and anger and upset, frustration within you that can help motivate you to really pinpoint what you actually want your goals to be. And it can also help to motivate you. So it's very important that we do all of the steps to this process because they're all beneficial. Next, you're gonna write down the daily changes that you wanna make in 2024. These can be small. I only have 3 of them, and they're basically just piggybacking off the things that I did really well in 2023 already that I wanted to just, again, tweak and enhance to be a little bit better, which is waking up earlier, daily writing. I wrote a lot more, and I woke up pretty early, pretty consistently, but I wanna just tweak that and make it a little bit better. And then the last one is taking the gym and physical activity more seriously. In the last 3 months, you guys know I have a weekly gym routine, and I would like to keep that consistent and maybe build off of that to go to the gym more often. So those are just examples. You don't have to use mine, but I figure you might want to know what mine are. Next, you're gonna write down the most crazy, intense, insane goals that you feel like crazy. For example, one of mine is to put 10K in my savings, which is like insane whenever you hear that because I don't even come across 10K in a month. So I'm like, how am I gonna put that in my savings? There's no way I have like an extra 1K even a month to get that within my year. But the point is that it is beyond what you would normally make as a goal for yourself. After we've made the goals and you, again, want them to be really crazy, really lofty, okay? You're gonna then attach a reward and a timeline to them. So once you achieve them, what are you going to reward yourself with? And how long are you giving yourself to achieve that? All of this makes it a lot more realistic to you. It makes it psychologically a lot harder to ignore. It helps give you an idea of in which quarter of the year, quarter 1, 2, 3, or 4, that you want to obtain this goal, so you can really, really narrow down and focus on what you are trying to achieve in certain parts of the year, which can put more effort and energy towards that goal and achieving it. So first things first is we're going to write down all of our goals on sticky notes and put this on the left side of our vision board. Don't number these because we don't want to put ourselves in a box for when the universe might work in our favor to achieve a goal. And again, a timeline is a good idea for motivation, but you don't want to number the goals in an order because you never know what's going to come your way and what ends up happening to you. So it's not necessary to number them. And then also you can always add to this. And the sticky notes makes this really easy to, once we achieve this, we're able to put it and move it to the other side of our board. But something that we're gonna do is attach a reward underneath so that we forget about the reward we attach to it. So when we lift up the goal to move it over, we then get to treat ourselves to said reward. Once you have all the goals laid out how you want to on the left side, we're going to attach a reward underneath each of them. Now I cut up the pink sticky notes into 3 different stripped sections, so the reward goes underneath the goal. So for example, to pay off my car, the reward is to start savings for my dream car. There's no point in me starting a savings for my dream car if my car is not paid off yet. These are like my 6-month goals. These are like my 8 to 12-month goals. And then these are like my 3-month goals that'll probably be moved pretty quickly. Now every goal has a reward underneath it. And then we'll be able to move it to this side of the board when we finish a goal. Now, this is important why we wrote down what we're jealous and what makes us angry when we see other people have, because we're gonna create manifestations that make us feel worthy of having those things that we're gonna write, and then we're gonna apply to the bottom of this poster board for us to read every morning after reading our goals to help affirm ourselves that we're able to accomplish it. For example, one of the things that I failed at and that makes me mad and jealous is when people are so much better at going to the gym than I am. They are so much more motivated and they seem to love it, and I want to love it for myself. So that was something that I failed at that also makes me upset when I see it. And so I put, I am healthy, I am motivated, and I never skip a gym day, because you're going to use those things as motivation to create affirmations that you're going to read every day to reinstate to yourself that you're capable of doing this. And again, I'm leaving space because we can always add to this if we add to things, if we notice things throughout the year, if something inspires us or comes to us that we realize we want to write a new affirmation for. So I like the idea that there's extra space, extra room for us to grow and improve. I did go ahead and put a divider down the middle just so I can visualize what needs to be accomplished and what I have already accomplished. Just from doing this exercise right now, like twice, because I wrote it down in my notebook and then I transferred it obviously all to the Post-it notes. I did this on 2 separate days just because this is a very draining creative process. You need to give yourself time and space to take it seriously, so I had to separate it into 2 days. But I've been inspired. I've created and thought of a few new goals and a few new rewards that I want, so I'm gonna go ahead and add those really quick. One of the main ways that you have to follow through for this to work is by reflecting and reviewing your board. So you do need to look at it every single day. You do need to read it out loud every single day, or it's not really going to work. You doing this once and then putting it to the side isn't going to work, which is how I've done it in the past, which is why I think I only achieve a few of the goals that are on there. I also will be updating every single time that I hit a goal on my TikTok, so make sure to follow me there. But if you guys want me to do that same thing on YouTube Shorts, let me know and I can make sure to update you on YouTube Shorts as well. Alright, so we are done creating our 2024 vision board. Make sure, again, that you are reflecting on it daily, putting it somewhere you see it every single day so you are reminded, and remember to read it every single day. Make it a part of your routine, whether that's your morning routine or your night routine. Make sure to implement it in so it's easy to remember again, and so you're doing it repetitively over and over so you can see the most success with this. Let me know in the comments what your goals for 2024 are, because I might want to add some on my vision board. Overall, if you don't achieve any of the goals that are on your vision board, that's just crazy, because I've never made a vision board where I didn't achieve at least one of those goals. Last year, one of mine was to buy a new car and to surpass a certain level of following, and I did both of those things. It was also about trips, and I went on a trip that was completely free. It wasn't a brand deal. I'm not like a social media content creator in that capacity yet, but I was invited by my cousin for a free trip to Florida. So it works in mysterious ways, and if I didn't make this vision board, I probably wouldn't relate any of that success to those things, nor would I see them for what they are. Overall, envisioning this will have a positive impact on your emotions, on your future, and help keep you more productive and positive in your day-to-day life, which to me, a win is a win. I hope you guys have a great 2024. Again, let me know what your goals are. I'm very curious, and I will see you guys all in the next video. Make sure to follow TikTok to keep updated on all of the goals that I'm achieving, and if you want to see that in short form, again, just let me know and I can update you on shorts. All right, I'll see you guys all in the next video.